what the letters got to say. I feel like there's some kind of message here in the letters. I just didn't want to be interrupted, so we're going to do it in the members only, okay? I hope everybody's been having a pleasant holiday season. I guess today is going to be, sometime today, them kids are going to come over here and open their presents. So I'll go ahead and get this reading and all that done. Hope everybody's been feeling really good. It's beautiful outside today. I don't know what. There's some kind of message here they want me to give out. So y'all take what resonates. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming down, guarding and protecting us as we channel these messages. Thank you, ancestors and ascended masters, for all your helpful healing messages that you give. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for this message. Everything you do. Walk right beside me on every single day. Okay, y'all take what resonates. I was prompted. I was doing stuff. I was busy. I was cleaning stuff up over here, and all of a sudden I just like sit down. I was like, I need to do a letter reading for some reason. See, I'll take what resonates. Okay, don't force anything. If y'all see something down in the letters that I didn't see, make sure that you put something down in the comments. Okay. All right. It says something is off. Hub off. Hub off. AKA. What is hub? If pub off, something's off. Rub, who's off, by, hold on, so times, 8 times, destiny. So something's destined, lack of job, lack of, there's not even a C out here, and I was seeing lack, job off job, aka if, it says Kirk, if Kirk, the fuck, what the fuck, right, if, off job, plus this something's positive. I mean, it's moving in the right direction. Gaining energy. It says a bar and a pub. It says bark. What job? Job's up. It says job up. Laugh it off. Something about the law. Half law. An outlaw. Half. What? Okay, something about a death. A death. An Oz. Something's leading to like paradise. For a job. Okay. It says for a job. For work. What is for work? What are you talking about? Something's for work. Half of it. Half of it. Half off. Work up. Work up. Who works up fake? Someone worked up fake job, a fake job for Kirk. It says, okay, someone worked up a fake job. Box in it. Lori. It says Lori. We got the wolf out here. It says half wolf. Somebody's a wolf man. Hold on, let me turn this air conditioner off. Junior. I wonder if I can take it out of this and put it in regular orbit flow. Orbit flow up. Water. Okay, there's no E. Look for a bit look after, look, it says waffle. There's no E though. Fort. Someone stayed somewhere looking for something. It says junior. Orbit. Off orbit. Why is it saying orbit? Off orbit a bit. Law, look, half. Says wow. Awful. Something's awful. Something looks awful. Awful low down, work low, work awful. Harper. Harp. Singing. Something. Just kidding. KJ. Hook. Bait. Hook bait. Foul. Something's foul. Something is a fail. WF. A few looked awful. A few looked awful. Okay. Hook bait. It says howl, wolf howl. Somebody heard a howl? Work, job, off. Work, job, work, off. Off work. Wait. Look, wait. Stop, drop, and roll. Look, wait for a something to happen. Wait for Jeff. No, there's no E. There's no E. Buff. Huff and puff. Wait for something to huff and puff. Buffy. Buff. Huff. Puff. Wait for a puff. Wait for a puff. Rough, tough. Okay. Walk, talk. Walk it, talk it. Something about the rooftops. Rooftop, that's Santa Claus. Okay. Far off. Far off. Hour. Habit of. Our habit of. Our habit of parking, poking, poker. Somebody's gambler. There's no E. I see poker. Okay, out, hit out. Hit our, hit for of our. Hit for. That's some kind of. Four of a kind. Something was fabulous. Walk. Walk, hop. Fit. This is Hulk. Green with envy. Somebody's green with envy because you somehow overcome something. It says lab work. Something came back. Lab work. Off of lab work of pH balance, some kind of balance. Aloha, hello and goodbye. So somebody's going to come in and leave again. Look, it says Kirk. Why is it saying Kirk? How fit a fork. Bark. Tell me what. Lift off. Something about a boat. Lift off. Work. Okay. Ha ha. BOPKO. Something about a book. To sign books. Fit pilot. Fit pilot. Something's going on with the Charlie Kirk thing. He got shot from a plane. A plane shot him. FX. What something looks like. What look. What book. Took work. Took to work. Took the Bible to work. Something about a habit. A habit of taking the Bible to work. Took book. Pilot. What book? Work off. Work it off. Work it off. Flat rate. A flock or something like that. It doesn't say flock. There's no C. Okay, I'm going to move these up just a minute. I'm going to leave them out there so y'all can look at them. A fork and something about a bowl. Somebody's got a habit. It says bowl. Bowl of, it says parquet, parquet, with no Y. Facts, the whole. It says fail. To something to flow. Work to flow, walk to flow, walk to work. Walk to work. Here, we're going to put them up there for right now, and I'm going to get some cards out real quick, okay? I'll take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe. Oh, let's see what these got to say. Far off. Walk. Something about a pool. Pool. Walk to pool. Half. To half. Sharon to half. Something was too far. Does it say Frank right there? I think it does. Ford. For who? It says for who? To half. To half for who? How? How to half? Boat? How to half a boat? Half a boat? Up? What? Whole half. Float. Whole half float up. Float up. We got a boar out here. We got an owl. We got a wolf. For something about a boat, man. Boat for two. A boat for two. Okay, what? I fix up. What I fix up. Take what resonates, says the man on the bottom of the deck, y'all. It says, this signifying card for a man, the partner card for a woman. Take what resonates, okay? Alright, something about an apartment. Fix up an apartment. Book. What book? For look. For hook. For work. An apartment. Someone's fixing up an apartment for work. Work. Half of it for work and half of it for living in. Habit. Are you saying have it, half it? Share this house. Okay, so somebody wants to know if you want to share something with them, because they're usually gone. They're out of town all the time. Something about a halo. Wrap halo up. Wrap halo up. If you know how. Fool. This is some kind of brand new beginning. A fool. I don't know nothing, right? Ain't that what they want you to say? I don't know nothing. A bar. What is this, like a house over, an apartment over the top of a bar? It says Bert. Bert. Oh, that'll be something. It says somebody hurt. With my life, hurt something. Belief. Fool. Fool if I hurt a pair. Hut. Wool. Something about safety. Alright, let's see what this got an air sign out here. Put a fool to work. It says put a fool to work. Whatever. Okay, take it as it resonates. It says the tower. Innovation, discovery, structure, financial organization, isolation, or arrogance. There's something about a business here. Because it's in the letters here. It says the sun card. Happiness, optimism, charm, power, insight, spirit, and guidance. Someone's being guided to make this offer. This is some kind of beacon. Both of these, it's a beacon. Someone's a beacon. Standing at a crossroads. Okay? Like you're ready, but you're not sure which direction to go in. This is the anchor. 6 and 9 with an ace. Bottom of the deck says a star. Take that as it resonates. I see Cancer in it all day long, man. Okay, so this is 696 with an ace. A star and a sun, an anchor and a beacon. Come on now. Somebody is the perfect fit to bring in, and this is perfect chakra work. This is from head to toe. Someone is ready. Okay, that's what they're saying with that. Someone is ready. It says flow. Blow hair. Blow hair. Say that. Blow hair. I guess let your hair down. For your future. Something to do with your future. Something is fuck, okay? It says wow. Wow. Something's plowing through. Plow through work. Something about a Thursday. Plow through work. Fair. What do I need to know about this? Someone's, aka an alias, says the man. Y'all take what resonates. Power on the bottom right there again. Seeing something brightly. Okay, something is coming through without a doubt. It says faith. Faith is coming through. Your faith. Your faith is coming through. Somebody is wanting to bring something to you because of your faith. AJ, it says facts. Like someone is, like, blow your faith. Work. Work with a future, a Turk. Someone's lurking, spying. Work with a Turk. What the f? Says the heart. Love, romance, infatuation, art, beauty, joy of life. The moon. Some kind of, you got a fan. You got a rich fan that's wanting you to work with them. Far off. Something is far off. Says the book. Secrets, hidden knowledge, keeping a secret, education, and school. Bottom of the deck says the fog is clearing. The letters say a book. Someone's fascinated with you. It says halo. Halo. Work to faith. We got Ruth. Bert. Something about a bloop and a fail. Okay, what do you want to tell me about that? Someone living in regret. It says the ring. They want to ask you to marry them, y'all. It's leading right up to. We got 24, 26, and 25. This is all together. Jack of 10. Another ace. Relationship, marriage, cooperation, togetherness, and cycle. What is the book? Something's been written. This has been written in your chart and in this man's chart for y'all to come together at some kind of specific time. What does that look like to y'all? Something about the future. Tell me. What do you want to tell me about it? That one wants to show. The Tower. Some kind of business coming together. Something about getting married. Someone wants to work, to mix work with pleasure. Something about like living in an apartment above a restaurant or a business. For a job. But with our brother, there's the brother's out here except for the E. Nope, it's missing one R. So both work. Both work on a book with pictures. Apparently it's talking about going to work on some kind of spiritual book. I'm telling y'all, somebody wants to work with you in your faith on a book. Like your spiritual walk. It says the fish, y'all's both. Something about your experiences together. Like you had your experience, someone want to make a twin flame book? Oh my God. Expansion, multiplying richness, success, and money. Writing something. This is about somebody wants you to... It says they want you to live there. Like above this fucking job. But you're going to be the boss. You're going to be the boss. You're in charge. This is going to all be left up to you because it's your birthright. Alright, so how's he bringing this in? He's going to bring it in, ask him collected to fucking marry him? Bart, Fort, 4. 4. Habitual. 4. Habitual. Someone can't do something because they're a felon? Power, job, for work, hope, hop, off, work off. There's no N. Off for habitual, pow wow. Somebody works all the time. Okay, work off, work of habitual. Hawk. Someone's a damn spy, y'all. Work with rituals. Work with rituals. Take that as it resonates. Look at here. It says the rituals of Baal. Someone's a Baal worshiper. Fix our book. Fix our book. Okay. It says fix our book. What the fuck are you talking about? Someone's a Baal. Says works with rituals. What are you talking about? Put to work. It says Lily. A coach, a patron, some kind of boss. Power relationship. That's what it says. Power relationship. Best of both worlds. There it is again, y'all. Something fits to the letter. The woman is a messenger. This Empress is a messenger. Walk it off. It says walk it off. Our whole life has, or is, our whole life, look at our whole life. It says the cross. It's something to do with faith. A power couple about faith, the balance. There's a your royalty, both of you. Something's a secret's about to be exposed. It's about to come out. The ship's coming in. The cloud, the fog is clearing. Okay, because something's been written for this Empress. It's for her. Somebody's been worshiping Baal. Who lurks? Who lurks? It says who lurks and who lurk and who work. I want to know what the fuck this is talking about. Something is leading up to this Empress's birthright. Some rich somebody's looking at you. Something about your faith. Whole half. The whole half. It says decisions, choices, doubt, and traveling. We got the garden. Socializing, parties, gathering, a large group of friends, escapism. Somebody's going to... 222, y'all. That's 22 and 2. We got the tree. Some kind of big changes. Health, body, illness, and natural environment. Something is leading up to. The tree trunk is a path. Leading up to something that looks like a cloud. It's going to... You're going to be able to see it clearly. Because something was growing. This Queen of Pentacles is about to grow. Walking in some kind of new shoes. Look, it says a house and a brand new start. This has been written in your chart. Magic. Something's been written in your chart for this time in your life. Take it, take it. That's what it's saying. Anything else? It says a coach, a patron, a matron, your royalty. You're about to find out somehow or another. I'm not even sure how. Behalf. Look alike. Alias. AKA. If our half wolf? It says half wolf. Y'all take it what resonates. What the fuck? Okay. So it says poof. Someone vanished. Or something vanished. Poof. Walk, talk, up. Talk up, walk up. Walk right up. It says proof. With proof. Walk right up with proof. Walk right up with proof. Walk up with proof of a habit, facts, off a fax, proof off a fax. of a fax. BJ, JB, KJ, JK. This one walked off a roof. Tell me what. It says the law. Man, this is something about two coming together. Expansion, multiplying, richness, success, and money. Okay, so somebody was fixing up something. Fix it up. Okay. And someone walked off the roof on the 5th. Something happened on the 5th. Walk off roof. Work up till I walk off roof. I work till I walk off roof. It says Brooke. Brooke. Walk up. Walk halfway. Half for a Brooke. It don't say Brooks. It says Brooke. Wow. Something about a chicken. It says foul out here. Park up. Walk too far. It says Tara. Tara off. Somebody's like got some kind of, like they went to rehab. Someone went to rehab or something, feeling guilty about their part in something. They did something. Look, something's been written. There was something about a book. Y'all remember that? A long time ago. There's hidden secrets. Education. You're going to learn something. You're going to find something out. Because somebody is feeling guilty. It says child. Man, it just keeps going. This is something about doubled. Something's doubled. The birds, brief sorrow, nervous excitement, temporary misunderstanding. So this is bittersweet. So Tara signed something. She frauded. There's no D. Tara signed something acting like they was you. Tara act like they was you. Something about flip. Flip. Flips. Flip. Flip off. Flip out. For real. Flip out for real. War. It says flip out for real. War. Job. At job. War at job. Book a pilot. It says the woman. Frail. This says coffin. Someone's trying to kill you. Tara. She's psychic. I mean, psycho. This woman right here, she's kind of crazy. Someone's trying to kill you. It says, look, someone's trying to off this empress. That makes a 30. They were collaborating. Oh, it makes a, I'm sorry. Makes a 37, a 10. Look, your fate has protected you. Blow job. Off. Blow job off. They're saying don't take this. Something about booking a pilot. Flare a pair. hurt. Here goes the tower again, y'all. There's something coming out here. Discovery of the heart. This is a discovery of the heart. Okay. Telling you. It's a royal relationship. Okay. Collective, you're very smart. It says there's a secret opponent. We understand that. We know that part. Ultra. Ultra off. Play. Poof. Okay, poof. Ultra AI. A hoax. So something was a hoax. I know. Off job. Work off job. Wow. Work off job. Something in the frequency. Proof of work. Filter. There's no E. Filter, something like that. Work. A proof of work. Hair flow. Blow hair. Somebody might be owning like a beauty salon. There's like several things trying to come out right here. Attract a whole flare. Our flare attracts. It says travel, a journey, finances, and navigation. Traveling. A portal. Something is coming through. Like something is about to start. Ultra fit. Difficulties, doubts, fears, obstacles, misunderstandings, because there's a secret opponent. Or they thought you was their secret opponent. Now they want to make up for something. Okay, what is the Polk County? Polk Junior. Or best offer. Someone trying to sell something. Fat. Altar. What do you want to say here? It says a crossroads, a decision. Traveling. Choices and doubt. Something's neutral. You don't know nothing one way or the other about it. It says something about your birthright. Change, movement, beginnings, flexibility, changeability, and moving houses. And houses on the bottom. King and Queen of Hearts are magic together. Something is balancing out because it's freaking been written. Okay? It says luck is on your side, good news, and a wish to act. The key. Just waiting on it to happen, y'all. We got a 222 out here. 33, 23, 4, 17, and 27. Y'all take it as it resonates. Someone's wanting y'all to move together and work together in some kind of work. Polk. Maybe they're in Polk County. Okay. Rob a... It says poker. Heartthrob. FFF. We got KKFF. Blow. Look at jail. Polk County Jail. Somebody's in jail, Paul. Working in jail. Laugh out. Out of. Too far. It keeps saying that. Too far to walk. To work. Or somebody needs you. What? Somebody wants you to move in with them and be their taxi? Shit, taxis out here. So they can get back and forth to work. Is this just their way of getting in the door? Work it off. They say I work it off. Lift off. Okay. Love, romance, infatuation, art, beauty, and the joy of life. It's been written. There's no way that these same specific cards can keep popping out here on this. Y'all take what resonates. If it resonates with you, because y'all are a team, it's about to come through. This is both of y'all's birthright. It's in your chart for y'all to come together. Just going to come out of nowhere as some kind of brand new start, y'all. The Fool. Fool up. A taxi. Maybe you'll be a taxi driver. Hell, I don't fucking know. Remember, it kept saying cash cab earlier. A few weeks ago, it was talking about cash cab. The cash cab guy wants you to be a cash cab person. I don't know. It says who. Okay, that's an owl. And then the word owl is out here. Who. Traffic. There's no... Traffic's with a K. Troop. That's the county next to me. Traffic. I like who? Who? It says owl out here. Y'all take what resonates. That's what's out here. Something about facts. Fax it up to. Fax it up to who? Something about for the job. For job. Fax it up to. K-I-P. Somebody's initials, y'all. 4 hour flow. 4 hour floor. It had 2 O's. Something about the floor. Someone was pulling the floors up. I don't know. Someone's remodeling some kind of business or something in Florida. This is flax right there. LAX, Los Angeles. Something keeps pointing to something being across country. Like all the way across country. Okay? Like I'm in Georgia, so they could be talking about going to California. So that's something you have to consider. Oh, I don't want to get these. These aren't the ones I wanted. It's just the middle world and the holy mountain, y'all. That's what come out. That's what I seen on these. Middle world and holy mountain. Seeing something from a higher good. Tell me what this is I'm talking about, because this is straight up. The letters and everything was... Look. Y'all, is that coincidence? I don't believe in coincidences. Union, marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, and devotion. Yipes. Blowing kisses. Somebody gonna flirt with you. It says a camera. Reminiscing. Someone's thinking about who the perfect fit is in their life. Like someone's been mulling over their life and you keep seeming to come up. I don't know why. This is a fan. Passion. Insane chemistry. Sparks. Having fun. Equal interest. Burning desires. A flame, y'all. And y'all are too far away. It says grounding. You're too far away to just date. It's either or. You have to move in with them or walk away from them, I guess. Stability, security, performance, growth, and endurance. Two people have went through the same shit. And now they have found balance, and they're going to find even more balance within each other. What is it that you want me to know about this person? The runner. The bird flying right in front of my face, y'all. Like flew straight. This motherfucker. He said, touched my nose and everything. Flew over there. He said, it says, fear of intimacy, running away. Someone was shy. They found their balance. They're ready to talk to you. It's time. It says time, y'all. Time to heal and progressing. Something is over. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow, transform. What is dead is dead. So something, they were dealing with a past, they were dealing with a false relationship. Someone that they had to settle things with. Separation. I told you. This person keeps reverting back to you. Look, love. Unconditional love. They keep thinking about you. They keep reverting back to you. They went through some kind of hard breakup in another relationship, and they for some reason always thought the what ifs with you. A karmic relationship is over. They're done with that. They're coming towards you. I'm telling you. They never forgot about you. This is a new phase. Rekindling something from the ashes, the phoenix. This is something that died a long time ago. It died a long time ago because it wasn't the right timing. But it's coming back to rekindle for the right timing because this person is about to tell the truth and it's going to set you free. Get back out there. Meeting someone. Dating online. It says something about don't self-sabotage. Somebody wants to repair something. It says, look, it says working on it. It says something is being repaired, okay? It says finding out and change. Things coming to a change, okay? Because this is a spiritual connection. It's on the timeline. That's where it is, right there. Y'all are going to come, y'all are going to, this is so crazy that it's saying this. Y'all are going to just bump into each other like by chance. You need to be out and about or whatever, but you need to go bump into them. Twin flame. Mirror. That is amazing. This is both y'all's birthright. Together. Together y'all make the phoenix. This is two ones making a bigger one. But saying that, this person healed from some kind of traumatic relationship, and it took them a while because they had to break some type of habits. They were on drugs or something. But it took everything to come to where this person felt confident enough that they could make this offer. It's a crossroads. leading up to marriage. And good luck. It's the key. Positivity is the key, y'all. You just know this is you know that this has been written. I'm telling you. Something happened in the past that someone came in and disrupted the moment that y'all were supposed to get together and got pregnant or something. I'm telling you, something happened in the past. There wasn't even a falling out between you and this person. This true twin flame. Y'all just went y'all separate ways. And never had a sexual relationship. Y'all both just felt the feelings and never acted on them. Audition. You felt the feels and never acted on them. Y'all somehow or another just kind of separated years later. Y'all come back together somehow, or they've recognized you or found you from somewhere. Okay? It says page 107, audition. It says, direct at Thomas, everything he did was a message for his father. Xavier took a sip and lowered the glass a little nervously. He then said that Anne had offered him a position as an AD on the film. She would begin shooting in the spring, her first. It would be a concurrent with the final semester of his master's degree, at the same time that he would need to be completing his thesis. So he decided to defer for a semester, possibly a full year, depending on how things went. He put something off, trying to better another situation, trying to better something, okay? It says, I could see the weariness begin to come down across Thomas's face, like a curtain falling. Although I didn't see any problem with Xavier deferring a semester or two, and said so at once. The work he's doing with Anne will open so many doors, I said, and it's not nothing to have a credit at his age. The waiter had arrived with our food, and Thomas did not immediately reply. Hamburger and fries for Xavier. He always ordered hamburger and fries at this restaurant. What difference does it make whether he graduates this semester or not, or next? I said, once the waiter had gone, I looked at Xavier, but his eyes were on Thomas, his face tense and uncertain. He seemed oddly reluctant to look at me. Thomas took a bite of food and wiped his mouth. Don't you think, Thomas? I said impatiently. He continued chewing slowly and deliberately, as if mastication were the most important thing in the world to him, more important than our child and his happiness. It says, for example, at last he spoke. This is a narcissist. Somebody was dealing with a narcissist from the past. It says, I'm in favor of you finishing the degree, he said, gazing steadily at Xavier. Follow through, he said, as I sat back in exasperation. Xavier, you know how I feel about follow through. Thomas, I said, and I reached out and took Xavier's hand reassuringly. Xavier lowered his head and fiddled with his napkin, the kind of behavior that I knew would only further irritate Thomas. It's only one semester. Thomas frowned at me. He knew he felt that I was too prone to defend what he called Xavier's lack of application. Because Xavier's cold. He don't have no kind of emotions. I suspect that he knew that I did so in part because in Xavier I saw my own weaknesses and tendencies. A mirror. It says, if I had not found my work and if I had not been good at it, my life might have had the same weightlessness. But to my surprise, after a long pause, Thomas shrugged. Perhaps you're right, he said, and now he smiled at Xavier. I meant what I said. I'm happy about everything that is happening for you. Happy that Anne has taken you under her wing. But Xavier did not seem at all reassured. It says, in fact, he seemed to grow even more tense. Then he suddenly said that there was something else he wished to discuss. The lease is up on my apartment, he said, and I don't know if it makes sense for me to renew it. Not if I'm going to be working on this film, and I'm going to be away from the city for weeks at a time. We both nodded. I had the sense that Thomas was already braced for whatever would come next. Xavier hesitated. I wondered if I could stay in the apartment just for a couple of months. I know it's asking for a lot, he continued, but I would barely be there. The days will be long and I will be working weekends. To my surprise, Thomas did not reply but turned to look at me. For a long and unexpected moment, my mind was empty. It seemed to contain nothing at all. I felt only an incredible blankness. I lifted my hands to my face. Instantly, Thomas took it into his own hand. His finger warm against my skin. I turned to look at him, and relief flooded through me. It was as if I had been given my cue. It was as if I had received my prompt. I turned to Xavier and said, "Of course." I reached out with one hand, and the other said, still firmly held by Thomas, and covered Xavier's hand with my own. He turned up his palm and wrapped up his finger in mine, and we remained that way, the three of us. As I said to Xavier, "You must stay for as long as you like. It's your home, after all." It's your home, after all. Take that as it resonates, collective. He's going to stay in the apartment above the workspace. You're going to stay in. Something about an apartment. Something about a work. Okay, y'all take both of those as it resonates, because that's what this whole thing has been talking about. You're not going to believe what I'm on. Okay. Telling you to have faith is the parable of the mustard seed. It says, another parable he put forth to them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field, which indeed is the least of all the seeds, but when it grows it is greater than any herb, and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the air come and nest in its branches. Somebody's going to be resting in an apartment above something, in the branches. Someone wants to make you an offer for like a place to stay, a free place to stay. They're going to pay you to work, doing some type of work. And I want to read this too. It says, the parable of the sower explained. Therefore, hear the parable of the sower. When anyone hears the word of the kingdom and does not understand it, then the wicked one comes and snatches away what was sown in his heart. This is he who receives seed by the wayside. But he who receives the seed on a stony places, this is he who hears the word and immediately receives it with joy. Yet he has no root in himself, but endures only for a while. For when tribulation or persecution arises because of the word, immediately he stumbles. Now he who receives seed among the thorns is he who hears the word, and the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of the riches choke on the word, and he becomes unfruitful. But he who receives seed on good ground is he who hears the word and understands it, who indeed bears fruit and produces some 100-fold, some 60, some 30. The tower's going to fall for those who don't hear the seed. Okay, I'm just saying. The ones who hear the seed and understand it and spread it, that Jesus Christ is Lord, those people, their tower's going to stand tall. You're going to be at the top of your tower watching all those other people try to repair whatever the hell they broke. Okay, y'all take that as it resonates. And having faith as small as a mustard seed, just having that tiniest little tiny hope, can turn into a whole safe haven for all the creatures. Little tiny mustard seed turn into a giant tree for all the birds to nest in. So don't underestimate a tiny little mustard seed. Don't underestimate it, because it grows into a large man. For some reason, I kept hearing, I'm an oak. I'm an oak. I swear. swear. And I was going to do that this morning. On one of those little AI things. I was going to do a whole little skit of I'm an oak and standing tall. I swear I was. And I didn't. Because it was just taking too long this morning. I was like, damn, this shit's getting on my nerves. So I just shut it down and closed it. It's funny. It says, when you continue to reminisce, replay, or hold on to what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in the place of resistance. Let what was inspire a new way of living. But don't allow it to limit and determine what can be. Something's coming from your past that never took hold. It's fixing to take hold. I'm telling you, there's somebody who's been walking around from your past with you in their heart. And they wish they'd have spoke up. They're going to. They have an opportunity right now to do it. You both are single. I'm telling you, this person is seeing this. They're being shown it like from God. That look, y'all are both single. You're not getting any younger. This person makes you laugh. They make you happy. I mean, this is what God is like saying to this person, okay? There may be a little bit of imbalances in like the finances. Like, you're broke. Like, you're not concerned with money. I mean, yeah, you need it, shit like that. But you don't be like all about money, okay? You live off of faith and spirit and that. And here you are, still alive, still making it, okay? And this person is lack of showing emotions and being brave and, you know, stepping forward and that kind of stuff. And the two of y'all together is going to balance it and make it perfectly balanced. You understand? I'm telling you. It says, man, that's stability right there. Trust in it. A celebration. That's the Four of Wands. Is collector just going to marry this person because this collector grew up with this person and knows the fuck out of them? Take or took. It says luck is on your side. Someone's going to elope. I swear you are. It says something's fixed. Collector's going to elope. Let's ask Pendulum because I need to find out. Because that shit going to go out of... You're going to go from years being all by yourself. No prospect of marriage or anything to that effect, too. Bam. All of a sudden, you'll call your kid or whatever, say, oh, I'm married. They're going to say, what, dude? What? Okay. Pendulum. Is collective about to just like jump and elope? Like they're going to take a leap of faith and elope with someone? I swear it says you are. It says you're going to elope with someone. That is craziness. Like, I'm blown away by it, but it keeps on fucking talking about it, okay? How the fuck, like... Look, don't worry about the how, they said, because God has his ways. God has his ways. I'm telling you, it said don't worry about the how. It's just going to be. It's going to happen. Like, just by chance. But it's not by chance because God already had it planned. But if you know about it, you will maybe not take the steps to do it. Or, you understand? Like, just listen to your heart, listen to your guidance, listen to what God is telling you to do, because that's what it's saying. Something to that effect. Because if you know, okay, let me ask you this. Man, it's happening now. Now's the time. Now is the time. It's time, okay? So let me ask you this. It says the Sky Bridge. Some type of, you start walking your way and I start walking mine. We meet in the middle of that old Georgia pine. We've gained a lot of ground with something give a little. Ain't no love too strong if we meet, or ain't no love too wrong if we meet in the middle. A tiny house. I can't even make it up, y'all. Wowzers. It says Wailing Tree, Reconciliations. Can't get no more plainer than that. Root Girl. Everything you ever knew or ever thought about who you was or whatever, you're about to find out different. Because somehow you're going to get some type of an abundance before this offer comes to you. I don't know exactly how. I'm not actually sure. The readings are saying that a messenger is going to bring it from your ex because he's dying. That's what the letters and the messages keep saying. Your ex is going to send you something, a message, or through a messenger. This new one might know your ex. Possibility. It says, no, they don't know each other. Definitely not. This new one don't know your ex. It says something about a circle. It says home sweet home. What is it saying about a circle? It says detours. It says Bert, Bob, Robert, Roberta, Robbie, and Robertson. Kindness. Heard. Detours. Only 1% of true seers use discernment. The box trolls. Honor and respect. Take those as they resonate. I was being prompted to tell them to you. I'm telling you. Home sweet home again, though. If there's something about this damn reading right here, it sure is talking about home sweet home. God dang, man. My fucking button is... That button is like pushing into my belly button, and it's irritating the piss out of me. Alright, I guess I'm done. Because I keep, like, lingered and keep, like, wanting to grab more shit for some reason. What do you want me to grab? What? Telepathy? Okay. Alright, it says allure and soul. Allure and soul. Your soul is preparing to reestablish trust in the process. Consider the situation carefully. Honor again. Those just said honor and respect. The last thing that I put before I put them up, it said honor and respect. Alright, 3 cards. This is the end. 1-13-13, y'all. If this resonates with y'all, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. It's Cash App $AngelMoon6237. I got Super Chat, Super Thanks, and rubies. It says challenge, intense, and study the universe. This is a path, y'all. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. The intensity of a soul connection includes highs and lows. Let love show you how to learn from each other. It says the universe is guiding you towards that special someone. Just let everything take its course. That's the end, y'all. That is straight up the end. Pink cherry blossoms. I'm telling you, it says boundaries. Have sensible boundaries. It's important. So be clear when they talk to you. Look at that shit. Challenges. All true soul connections involve challenges. They can be overcome together. The intensity of a true soul connection includes highs and lows. Let love show you how to learn from each other. The universe is guiding you towards that special someone. Just let everything take its course. I said it. There it is. It's done. It's said. It's plain. I can't be no more clearer on this message, okay? So y'all take that as it resonates. Oh, it says let go. This wouldn't go in the box. It slid down the side right there to my hand. It says Some things are best let go and let the universe work it out in divine timing. That is. Thank you for the confirmation. I mean, it is so blatantly that you're confirming everything I said. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Move out the way and let the universe handle it, okay? Y'all take what resonates. Hit that like button to stay golden. Hit that bell notification so you can get the new videos when they come out. And I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope that y'all enjoyed your sneak peek. I hope y'all liked that. And I'm probably gonna schedule this this reading right here to come out around 5. Okay, so if y'all want to rewatch it or whatever, I'm gonna have it scheduled to come out on the public at 5. Okay, all right, y'all. Like love. I'll see you on the flip side. I love y'all. Wait, before I go, do y'all have a question? Either one of y'all got a question? Okay. Love. Joy. I love you. Man, I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it right now, but yeah. Love you, Bonnie. Okay? Like love, y'all. Y'all stay golden. I will see you there.